have been studying sound and performances with this mission, can we locate another connection that involves music?
I found the perfect connection. Willie Stewart, musical instructor and percussionist, is over at the African American Research Library and Cultural Center.
Percussion performance? I guess the beat does go on. Classroom connection established.
Mr. Stewart, can you demonstrate various percussion instruments for us?
Sure thing. I'd like to demonstrate some of my instruments today. My name is William Stewart. I'm a percussionist, drummer, and I teach percussion, do workshops for all ages. I'm here today at the African American Research Library Cultural Center. Fantastic venue here in Fort Lauderdale. Drum is my main instrument, and believe me, I cannot wait to share this with you. This instrument that I have in my hand is called a talking drum. It comes from Nigeria, which is in Africa. It's from the Yoruba tribe, and it's made, this one is a small one, there's a medium one and a larger one. It was used years ago for communications. They used this drum to communicate, to send messages, whether it was for war, whether it was a lion attacking a village. I'll give you an example. A lion attacking a village. Lion attacking a village, it would talk. By squeezing it, if you leave it like this and don't squeeze it on your arm, it's a deep sound, deep pitch. If you squeeze it, the more you squeeze it, it gets higher. Like the human voice, the voice chords. So this instrument represents that. It's from the Yoruba tribe of Nigeria, and they use it. They use it also in musical context, playing music. Sounds like this. This instrument here that I have is called a slit drum. It's made from a tree trunk. In the great Africa, there were many, many trees. Big tree trunks. And this was cut out. And it's cut out in a certain shape to make notes so it can play. So let us hear what it sounds like. Slit drum. This instrument here, very big, is called the surdo, S-U-R-D-O. It's used in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, for carnival. Some of you might hear about carnival. Now it's in Trinidad, Jamaica, all over. We even have one in Florida here, where people come and celebrate. This in Brazil is used, 50 of them are used in a carnival. There's 300 drummers, and 50 of these drums going down the road and people dancing. Can you imagine? But it's called a surdo. They call it the deaf man drum. It has to keep the beat, and it sounds like this. It's used in the context of samba. Some of you might know samba music. And the piece that I'm going to show you is called butacada. It goes like this. This instrument is called the bongos, from Cuba. And I'm sure some of you who are in Florida are very familiar. Maybe your father, your mother, or grandfather played it. Some great players come from Cuba, under the influence of also Africa. And this instrument sounds like this, called the bongos, and it sounds like this. These instruments here are from also Cuba, and they're called congas. The family is congas. This on my right is called the requinta, and this on my left is called kido. And the requinta sounds like this. Very high, used for solo, kido. You have others, you have two others called, the other one is called a conga, which is a little bigger than this one, and then you have the tumbadura, which is the big one that gives you the bass sound. But let's play this and see what it sounds like. Music can be done with anything. You can make music. In fact, the human heart, the first drum of vibration came from the heart. Your heart is on a pulse, and multi-pulses makes a rhythm and a beat. So if you listen to your heart, if you can listen to your heartbeat, that's the rhythm. You're born with a rhythm inside of you. Your heart is beating on timing. That's why we respond so much to the drums. It's so important. And the heart of it, for us, is Africa, which gave us a great influence, which we cannot ever replace.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. Your performance with various instruments has helped a lot in our study of sound.